and things like that. Tell us what it was like growing up as a kid of a famous boxer such as your dad.
Well, thinking back at it, as a kid, we didn't think too much of it because he was just our father, but we definitely enjoyed the attention that came along with it as he grew and got bigger at his sport, and then it had its ups and downs, but it was for the pretty most part of it, it was good. It was good. It was very interesting.
What was down part of being the son of a famous boxer?
Excuse me?
What is the down part of the gift and the curse? What's the curse?
Did people challenge you?
Yeah, they be like, yo, what's up, man? I want to fight you right now.
I'll get ready to say that. Yeah, definitely a lot of challenges, not just in fighting, but sports in general, just in anything. You know what I'm saying? It was always a challenge. And my dad always had to tell us, you gotta watch yourself, or when you get chose, stand up for yourself and don't allow it to get bullied. So, then we had to keep our poise as well, and not, get into stuff just because we were talked into getting into stuff, or not talked into it, but people trying to egg you on just to get you into trouble.
Okay. Before we move on, there was a lot of controversy when your dad passed away. Sorry about your dad passing away. My condolences and everything to that. There was discrepancy in the media that he had passed away after getting the vaccination shot. And there were some people who saying that wasn't true. There was something. What can you tell us about your dad's passing?
From what we understand, he died of a heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all we can, that's all we can speak about it at this point.
Right. Okay, cool. So now, as a young man, what age was it when you started getting interested in boxing?
Mm-hmm. Wow, I think I had to be about 5 or 6 years old. He used to always bring me to the gym. He used to bring me to the gym all the time, and at first I would just, watch. And, just watch, and I would draw a lot when I was at the gym. And then finally I got bored with that, and I started falling asleep. He was like, no more falling asleep. So he gave me some boxing gloves and stuff, and then I started hitting the bag, and everything just started happening from there.
Did he encourage you to become a boxer?
No, he mainly wanted me to just do it just for self-defense. But he didn't encourage me at all to get in that ring. He didn't want me to get in the ring. That was a big thing that him and I had amongst each other. He didn't want me to do it, and I wanted to do it. So we didn't see eye to eye on a lot of stuff of that nature. So, and I wanted to do it, because I felt like, you brought me to the gym every day, and I went through all kinds of stuff with him. He would go to the gym during the blizzard of '78. I remember we walked into the gym, and everybody and every kid that came in the gym, I was boxing them. So eventually, of course you're going to want to try, so,
right.
And that's what ended up happening.
How many children did your mom and dad have together, and does any of your other siblings box?
We all tried it. Besides the girls. And my brother Gentry, he tried it. I remember he was training to be a fighter, and he said he got in the ring, and he said he was doing real good, and he didn't like getting hit. Once he said, I don't mind hitting, but I don't want to get hit. Right. So he said he gave it up after that. He's like, I'm done. Same thing with Marvin Jr. was the same way. He was like, I'll leave this up to Dad. So and they left it alone.
Okay, so now this day and age in boxing, you have decided to start James HAGLER Boxing Promotions. Tell us where that idea came from, and what's the plan here for James, the boxing promotion.
That came in. I was boxing, and like I tell you again, me and my dad had disagreements about that, and he didn't want me to box. So he was just telling me and explaining to me that you can do other things in boxing. You don't have to be a fighter. You can succeed somewhere else in boxing. And I named off a lot of things that I was trying to get his satisfaction on, and he was like, he turned everything down besides training fighters. And I didn't want to train fighters because I thought that was just, too emotional to get involved with a fighter. If something goes wrong, the fighter let's say he gets hooked on drugs, let's say he just doesn't want to do it, and all that energy that you put into the fighter just goes away, you know what I'm saying? And to me, it was painful, so I didn't want to do that. So I said to him, well, what about promotions? And he was like, wow, I think I could see you doing that. So, and that's how I got involved with it, and I started learning things about it, and I got some practice in the field with it. And it's a lot of work. It's definitely a lot of work putting on an event, and you have to have your I's dotted and your T's crossed. That's the most important thing of it. And
right.
I like the headache of it. I like the headache. A lot of people like that's a lot of headache. And I was like, well, I love it. You know what I mean? I live for it. So that's how I got involved in doing it. And I got some things that's in the work right now that I really can't talk about until it's official.
Right.
That's one thing about this boxing game is that you don't want to tell people what you're going to do. You want to tell people, yeah, it's done, and this is what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
It's very hard to keep things under the lid until it's official.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So what sets you apart from the other promoters? Like, what makes a great promoter?
I think just taking care of your fighters. Just taking care of your fighters and making sure your fighters are getting the money that they deserve, and making sure that you're putting them up against the opponents that they need to be up against, and making sure they're fighting the opponents that can bring them glory.
What do you have to say to parents that think that to get their kids into boxing, that's just like teaching them to fight or be violent or whatever? What are the advantages of getting a young kid into boxing training and things like that at a young age? And what are the developments that it helps as a young, especially in our community and things like that? Why is it important?
I think it's important because it's self-defense. Teach your kid how to take care of himself, just like karate or any other combat sport. And I remember like back in the day, like early 70s when my dad was fighting the amateurs, and here in Brockton, all the gyms would, box against each other. They had all these events for the kids. And then after a while, like late 80s, early 90s, parents didn't want their kids to fight, and no kids wouldn't come into the gym anymore. Wow. And then that turned around, late 90s, going into early 2000s, and that started to turn around. More and more parents are getting their kids involved in boxing and kickboxing as well, and it just blew up from there. And I like to see that because at one point in time, people didn't want their kids to go up as a fighter because they didn't want them to turn out like Muhammad Ali and
right.
And things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So they're really, really scared for their kid to learn how to box. And then somehow it just turned around. Now you see those kids holding hand mitts now. Yeah.
What do you remember most about your dad?
What I remember most about him?
Mm-hmm.
I remember a lot of things about him. There's not one single thing that I single out. I remember him more as a father. Mm-hmm. Than anything else, just being my dad and helping me through some awkward situations that I've been in, far as it was school, far as it was fighting, far as, just life in general.
Man, yeah, your dad was definitely a legend, man, and yeah. I was a huge fan of your father's, and like so many other people around the world. Before we go, I want to ask you two questions. One, I want to ask you how everyone can get in touch with you, and how can people find out, about this boxing promotion thing. How can they support you and things like that? And I also want to know, what would you want everyone to know about your dad? If you had a chance to tell everybody about marvelous Marvin HAGLER, what it is you would want them to know, and then tell us how everybody can get in touch with you and your boxing promotion and things.
Well, my dad was he was definitely a hard-working man. And he had compassion for everyone, And the one thing that I remember the most about him, and what I want everybody else to know, that he taught us how to, not be afraid to, go after your dreams. If there's something that you want, go after it and stick to it and make it happen for yourself. Don't listen to anybody. Don't let anybody tell you that it can't happen. Just go after it. He showed us that, and to be able to see that firsthand is unbelievable, and it's very true. It's very true. When anybody tells you that, any celebrity or anybody that's made it, entrepreneur, hey, you got to take heed to it. You have to listen to it, and that's what I want everybody to remember my dad as. You know, I'm very hardworking and didn't let anything get in his way, regardless. There was a lot of people that were in my town, a lot of people in Brockton that would say, oh, he's not going to make it. They would see him run, oh, he's not going to this, oh, he's this, oh, he's that. And he just kept on doing it and doing it. And it took him a long time to get a title fight, and he stuck to it. The main thing is you got to stick to it. You know what I'm saying? Bad times don't last forever. It's just that people give up. And when you give up, that's when you lose. You know what I'm saying? So that's something, that quality right there is something to remember my dad and to relate to him about.
No doubt. So if boxing don't work out for you, are you going to get into acting like your dad? Are you going to go and start acting?
Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool on acting. You know, that never intrigued me to do acting. I just like to come around it and watch. You know, but not at all. If you know, I'm not even going to say what I was just about to say. If I'm not going to use that word, if when I succeed in this boxing promotion,
no doubt.
I think I'm just going to just take it easy and just watch everybody else come up and just be a fan of the sport.
All right. Now, you're also related to a close friend of mine, my man T. Hines, who actually
Definitely.
put this interview together, man. And he's doing the acting thing. So he's the actor, you're the fighter. He's standing in for Denzel, and he's doing all Denzel's stand-ins and everything like that. So you guys are pretty busy, man, and I'm just glad y'all are from my hood, and, you know, y'all are representing. And I want you to tell everybody how they can get in touch with you, man, and how to follow you.
No, I'd like to say one thing. Ant was a good friend of mine. I met him when I went to college. And, we went to Newberry College together, and you know, we clicked once we.
I thought you guys were cousins. Oh, okay.
And we family.
No doubt.
You could say that we family. You know what I mean? We always kept in touch with each other, and we've been through each other's hardships. So, yeah, we family.
No doubt.
You know?
No doubt.
So definitely, you can get in contact with me. You can DM me. You can reach me at my Instagram page, James Hagler Promotions. My YouTube, you can subscribe to YouTube, James Hagler Promotions, and my Facebook page. And you can get in contact with me, area code 401-318-7710.
All right, man. Ladies and gentlemen, this is James Hagler, the son of the late, great, marvelous Marvin Hagler. He has James Hagler Boxing Promotions. Make sure you check him out, man. We will be watching out for you, man. And see if you can find somebody to beat that Floyd Mayweather, man. You know what I mean? You got to get somebody in your camp, man, to get one of them TMT fights, man. Fight somebody on that money team, bro. All right, James, have a great day, man. Thank you, man, for calling in on the Morning Cafe, man.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Anytime, bro.
All right. Peace.
All right. Shout out to James Hagler, my man T. Hines, no doubt. Morning Cafe. Dita Weeder's in the building. SB John, Ron G.
Yep, we here.
Crazy weekend.
Coming up, can't
Everything
wait.
feeling irie in the place. Irie in the place.
Where's the pythons at?
The pythons are right here. You don't see the pythons? Oh, what's that really one? You don't see the pythons? But
all right. So you got ready for the birthday shout?
Yeah, we got birthday shout outs and all that.
Yes, sir. Let's get the birthday music ready.
Oh, you got that biggie.
Yeah. Today's that birthday, right?
It is.
All right, you ready? Let's go.
Ready.
Go, shorty.
Average.
It's your birthday. We go, shorty.
Okay, so for
It's your
today,
birthday.
Friday,
We go,
May
shorty.
21st,
It's your birthday.
we have
We go, shorty.
Mr. T. Remember Mr. T?
Mr. T.
Yep.
Yeah, Mr.
Pity the
T.
food, that Mr. T. Pity the food.
What was it, the gang? What was the show he was on?
18.
The
The
18.
A-Team, yeah. I used to watch that.
The
Never.
18.
He still looks really good.
Does he?
He does, yeah.
Yeah.
He
Would you date
turns
Mr. T?
He kept himself together.
How old is he?
69.
Would you date Mr. T right now?
I think he's already married or something.
I'm just saying, if he wasn't, he ran up on you, he was like, SB, I pity the fool that don't sleep with me. You better come on, bro. Yeah, we take one of these chains. I ain't gonna buy you no diamond ring. You can wear one of my ropes.
You gotta get the ring. Gotta get the ring.
Man, okay.
We also have Mr. Ronald Isley.
Ronald Isley. Woo! Mr. Biggs.
Oh, down low. Oh, that's the down low man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, the other dude is the down low man. R. Kelly is the down low man.
See, when he got with R. Kelly,
Mr. Biggs is Mr. Biggs.
Yeah, when Mr. Biggs got with R. Kelly, he started talking crazy. Down low and all
But
that.
that was only because R. Kelly wrote the song.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. When he was with his brothers, they was like, for the love. You know, what was that song? In between the sheets and all this other stuff. He got with R. Kelly. He on the down low. He in the
But I
closet.
personally think R. Kelly created another character for him.
Mr. Biggs, he brought him to life again.
Yeah.
He brought him to life again. Yeah. It's like Snoop did for Don Juan Bishop.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you go get your uncle.
Snoop, R. Kelly made Mr. Biggs like a pimp player.
Yes.
He made him like a Don.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because we was like,
he made him the Black Godfather.
Yeah.
He was like, yo.
Before he was the Isley
Yeah,
Brothers.
because they pistol whipped R. Kelly and everything. You know what I mean? Dragged him out the bed. I said, oh, I was scared of Mr. Isley. You know what I mean? I really thought they called him Mr. Big. And then Lil' Kim came, Mr. Big. You know you got to keep me. You know what I mean? I said, oh, he was Lil' Kim now. I said, oh, forget it. I said, oh, he got real hoes. I said, oh, no, he got real hoes.
Oh,
But you know when they did the verses, ooh, everyone was all.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You saw everybody was looking at Ron Isley. They was
yeah.
like, this fool got on this meat.
Yeah, now
hating on him.
Now you got everybody running around here with their gray ass beards.
I know.
Thinking they look like Ron Isley.
But he looked dope. I gotta tell you, he looked dope. He
did.
came in to let you know I am the
Yeah.
man. So, shout out
Picked
to
up a
Ron
whole
Isley.
bunch of new knives.
Old men look really nice till they take their clothes off. You know what I mean? You put on a nice shop suit, a nice hat, and trim us up. Oh man, we look like $1 million. When we come out of it, you better be ready. On the down low.
Oh man, I tell you.
Happy birthday to Mr.
Happy
Isley.
birthday,
Happy birthday. We're remembering Mr. Fats Waller.
Mr. Fats. Wow.
Woo!
Thomas Wright, Fats Waller. He was an American jazz pianist.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Very important
Yeah.
in that genre of music. So
You like
I
jazz?
remember him. Yeah, absolutely.
Your dress is very lovely, by the way.
Thank you. It's tropical.
Mean.
Yes.
Tropical.
For Jamaica.
Island girl.
Yeah, like SB, straight bananas. Yeah, tropical, straight bananas. Yeah.
And we have the Mr. Notorious B.I.G.
Mean.
Yes,
Notorious,
yes.
so glorious, dangerous. Since my daddy bust me out, the tip of it. Biggie Smalls with the wicked and spit clips, dudes split like bananas, flavored like Tropicana, orange, mango, peach. I strangle each Negro for they dough. Dudes get the bending, got 2 cases, 1 pending, 560 V12 engine, women spinning in 929 Mazdas, Tammy and Vitasha, the menage a trois around my way like Ill and Al Scratch, smoking 50 sacks on the back of Axe. The windows crack, so sit back, relax. Grab the stash, the Berettas in the stash.
Okay,
Oh,
skip.
little C's, pull a cup, little C's.
Shout out to Caesar Leo, my bro. Right
Shout out to Brooklyn, New York.
Rest in
Yeah,
peace.
rest in
Happy
peace.
birthday,
Bed-Stuy to
Biggie.
send the livest one.
BK to the fullest.
Notorious, so glorious, B.I.G.
Wow.
AKA Frank Whistle. Yeah, love Biggie, man.
Yeah, dog.
Biggie's my favorite. Biggie's my favorite. He's the one that solidified it for me. Was like, yep, I'll forever love rap. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is.
I got 2 favorites.
You do.
Yeah, well, 3.
Okay, who
What
are
are
they?
Biggie.
Yep.
4. I got 4. So I'm not gonna discuss it.
Roger, you're a DJ.
I got 4, so I'm not gonna discuss it because I don't want nobody to be mad they not number 1. So
Jay gonna be like, oh Ron, I'm not on your list.
So I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Yeah, you know Tretch listening. Tretch, who he say? Vinny, what he say? Leave that low, Ron G. Leave that low, Ron G. You Ron G. See, I can say something, you know what I mean? I can say stuff like that. Ron G can't.
Can't.
Everybody want to be Ron G's favorite. You know what I mean?
I don't know about that.
Damn, that's why I didn't make that mixtape in '96. No wonder I wasn't on that
But
mixtape.
Biggie was one of them, man. So rest in peace,
Rest in
King.
peace.
Peace to Ron G, Brucey B, Kid Capri.
Funk Master Flex,
Love Bug Starsky. Rest in peace, Love Bug Starsky.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So that's what we have for today's birthdays.
All right. The celebrity.
Nice.
All right.
You got any Facebook celebrities?
Yes.
All right.
Facebook celebrity.
Yeah, yo.
So I have Mr. Steve Goldstein.
Steve Goldstein.
He is a fellow puppy dad in my neighborhood.
Oh, Goldstein, huh? Sound like money.
He's the
Name Goldstein.
he's the dad of Poppy. We walk together sometimes.
Oh.
So is Mr. Goldstein single or is he married or what's going on?
You know, I really don't know. We
Well,
just walk our
you
dogs.
better find out. We walking the dog. He got that last name Goldstein.
And her first name
Yeah.
Poppy.
What? He might be on
Poppy's the dog.
Yeah,
Poppy's
Poppy's
the
the
dog.
dog. Yeah. Poppy. You know, the dog is the one getting the money. The dog name is Poppy. You know what I mean? The dog's the plug. You figure it is.
Man,
But yeah, his name is Mr. Goldstein, which means it might be a gold mine. You know what I'm saying? You better next time you walk that dog, you better twist the ankle or something. I'm sure he's a doctor or something. Dr. Goldstein, take me to your house and fix me.
I also have Mr. Kev Knotts.
Kev Knox, happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Beijing, big up.
Oh, he's in Beijing?
He's a
He's
Beijing.
Beijing?
Yep.
Yeah, shout out to him. That's my man Hugh. My man Hugh's Beijing too.
Hugh knows Kev.
They do? Yeah. Shout out to Cab. Shout out to Hugh.
And we have Mr. Johnny Ray Roberts.
Johnny Ray Roberts.
Johnny Ray Roberts.
Yep. Happy birthday.
Happy
Where's
birthday.
Johnny Ray Roberts from?
Um,
Is she a lady? Or a guy?
no, it's a guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a down south name for women. Johnny Ray.
Johnny Ray.
Yo, that's Johnny Ray. Yeah, that's either a drink or a lady. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to him. I got one.
Okay.
One of my dearest friends. One of my closest friends. Probably the closest friend I've ever had. Been knowing him for since I was about the size of that balloon right there. But no, my man Big Loans, a.k.a. Alonzo Johnson. Best friend forever, former Gemini. You know, Fawndale alumni. You already know what it is. It's my boy. It's my brother. It's my dog. He's celebrating his birthday today. So I'm going to celebrate with him once I leave here. And he's going to be with me tonight at the Cabin House in Hyde Park. We're going to toss it up for my man Big Loans. He's also coming with me to Jamaica, to the island. You know what I mean? To celebrate with me. So we've been celebrating our birthdays like this, man. Before we could even do anything for our birthday, like, man, can you imagine we was old enough to do something for our birthdays? We just sit there like, yo, one day we gonna party for our birthday. So we've been doing it ever since then, since we've been thinking about it. So happy birthday, big bro. I love you and enjoy your day.
Happy birthday.
Happy
to his
birthday.
best friend.
Yes,
And we want to get into tomorrow.
Before we do
oh,
it,
we got to do tomorrow.
before we do it, one person we forgot to say happy birthday to.
Ooh.
Woo.
Oh my God! And I just talked to him like, "Yo, Woo, don't you even worry about it, baby boy. I got you."
Happy birthday,
Happy
Woo.
birthday, Woo.
Happy birthday to my man Woo, one of our most dedicated listeners and supporters, man. Always showing us love. He's also going to be in the building tonight in Hyde Park in the Cabin House, man. So y'all can show him some love and wish him his happy birthday. He is 55 years old today.
Yes.
Congratulations, bro. That's
And he
a
showed a lot
blessing.
of love. Show a lot
Always
of
show
support.
love. Always show love to the Morning Cafe. You know, the bombs. He show love to the whole station. You know what I mean? Always at the cookouts and everything.
Yeah.
So shout out to my man Woo. Happy birthday, brother. We love you
birthday.
and we appreciate the love.
You got your Ron G. Play a little of that Wu Tang.
Yeah. Oh, he loves Ron G. If two people he loves, Ron G and Wu Tang. You know what I mean? He just like me because I'm friends with Ron G. But you know what I mean? He love that Wu Tang and Ron G. Please believe me. Yes,
All
sir.
right, thanks, man. Thanks. So we're gonna do tomorrow's birthday.
Let's get into tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
So we have a few. We have Miss Naomi Campbell.
Hey, Naomi Campbell.
Hey, Naomi Campbell.
Yep, she just had a
Yeah.
beautiful baby
Yeah, she just had
daughter.
a-
Lucky girl sharing the birthday
girl.
with me.
Still beautiful.
She's so lucky.
She's 50. We have Mr. Julian Edelman.
Oh, no wonder I like him out of all the Patriots. He shared my birthday. That's right.
He's
Julian.
34 today.
No wonder he could catch like that.
We have Mr.
Johnny Gill.
What?
Johnny Gill trying to steal my shine.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'm going to share my birthday with Johnny Gill, though. I'm going to definitely share it with him.
He turns 54.
54.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, okay, yeah, so I'm up and coming. You know what I mean? Yeah, so yeah, me and Johnny G.
Happy birthday,
Johnny
Johnny
Gill's
Gill.
the big bro.
Donnell Jones turns 47.
Donnell.
Donnell Jones,
Oh,
he
man.
gonna still shine on my birthday, too.
Johnny Gill's the original.
Yeah, so I got
JG.
Johnny and yeah.
He's the original JG.
Uncle JG, Ron G taking shots.
No, I just say he's the original.
JG. According to Ron G, JG is not the original JG. Uh-oh, there's a lot of G's going on. So Donnell Jones too.
Yep.
Oh man, everybody's, you know what I mean? May 22nd was happening, man. Hey, May 22nd. That's what's happening. So happy birthday to all my
Fellow
Gemini, fellow 22nds.
Yep.
Yeah, May 22nd. This is
And
Yes.
our very own
Yep.
special Mr. I Am Dita Weeda, your baby daddy,
That's right.
handsome hoodlum,
That's right.
2021 Billy D. Williams,
Damn right.
2021 Time Magazine Man of the Year,
Keep listening.
1997 Jet Magazine Sexiest Man You Ever Seen in Your Entire Life,
You ain't never lied.
AKA Ninth Wonder of the World,
Uh-huh.
AKA The World King Fabulous Do Right the Third,
Absolutely.
AKA The Girls Them Sugar.
The girl them sugar.
Happy birthday, Dita
Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much.
I just got one word.
What's that?
Without pimping.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna sit there with 7 names on.
That sums it up. You know what I mean? What up, Pimpin'? Yeah. That's it in a nutshell. You're a bigger deal. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys, man. I
Love
really
you too,
appreciate the love, man, and support. I love coming into work every day with you too, man. And thank you guys so
Thanks.
much, man, for everything.
We love you
It's
too,
so
bro.
fun sitting next to you.
Thank you.
You're an amazing guy, and I appreciate you more and more every day.
Oh, snap. Listen here now.
As we would say in Harlem World, toast to that.
Toast to that. That's right. That's you definitely solidified your spot. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, SB. And the feelings are mutual.
Thank
Definitely.
you.
Appreciate it.
Nice.
All
All
right,
right.
man,
So, are we learning something?
Nah, the only thing y'all learned today is who about to be 50. And, and did you know I cannot no longer be indulging in all the stuff I used to. So today is going to be the last day that I say anything stupid, that I do anything stupid until tomorrow.
Now, before we get into Dr. Love, which is next, want to talk about your trip for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's just get everybody heads up
Yes.
what's going on for your 50th.
Yes. If you've ever wanted to party like you have never partied in your entire life, first of all, meet us at the Cabin House tonight. And then meet us at Logan Airport tomorrow. Get there early. I seen on the news today.
Yeah, it's backed up.
It's
Things
back.
backed
They
up.
wildin'. You know what
They
I mean?
backed up. What?
And then, so everybody, man, it's like 30 of us. We are going to Montego Bay, Jamaica. I don't know how many people it is because people are surprised and people are pulling up. You know what I mean? Every day the number's growing.
Nice.
But I'm expecting a large group. We're taking over the entire airplane. I think we're going to name
The
it
takeover.
Air Jamaica.
Yeah, Jamaica.
Or we're going to call it the Girls Them Sugar. But the plane's taking off, man, and we are going to have a great time. All my family and closest friends are coming with me to bring in my 50th. A lot of the riders are coming. Shout out to Passion Jones, Ruth Pitts is in the building. Shot D in the building. Shout out to Letitia Montague.
Nice.
Yeah, just a lot of other people. My man Big Loans is coming, like I said. And, you know, my sister, my son, families, members, everybody like that is coming, man. And so people that, you know, it's going to be a great time. We're there from Saturday to Wednesday. You know, we're going to be ATV in it, horseback riding it, and all the while we're going to be filming it for the Dita Weeda movie. You know what I mean? It just has to be a movie, you know what I mean? Like my life, you know what I mean? If you could just take the last 2.5 years of my life and film it, you'd be like, no way. Cannot make this up. So, yeah, so this is going to be one of the best parts of the movie.
Nice.
And it's going to be filmed in Jamaica.
Nice.
Yes. Yes. And I will definitely share it. You know what I mean? I'm going to be on Facebook all the time. You know what I
You also share your birthday
mean? With who?
with a very special young lady, the daughter of the station.
Oh, my God. How we going to... Oh, man. We all fired. Jesus Christ.
Turning 13 tomorrow.
Nice.
Yes, absolutely. Marvin Mills, baby girl.
Miss Savasia.
Yes, Savasia. Happy birthday,
Happy
Savasia.
birthday.
Happy
How
birthday.
can I forget about one of my roadies? You know what I mean? She's a May 22nd too. You know what I mean? So shout out to all the May 22nd. Shout out to Savasia. She's in Orlando, Florida, doing it big.
Having fun.
They was on some ride yesterday that I swear, man. I don't know how Mob let them girls get on that ride, man. They were so far in the air, I couldn't see them.
I can't even look.
He
It
was
scares
filming
me.
them, and then something just shot them in the air, and then they just disappeared. And you can still hear them screaming, but you couldn't see him.
Yeah, I can't even watch it.
Ain't no way. And I love to take some rides, but the one they was on, stop it. Stop.
I didn't even see it.
No, they disappeared. They went up there to where that thing. Remember a couple of last week when that thing was missing in space and it was zeroing in on
rocket
us?
ship?
Yeah, they went up to like that. I'm like, yo, where did they go? And you can just hear like, ah, and Marv's cracking up. I'm like, Marv, we can't see the kids anymore. They're like out of space, and he's like, there were some real screams there. I'm like, Marv, call the police. So shout out to Salvation. She's enjoying her birthday.
Happy birthday. All right, so it's about that time, ladies and gentlemen, for Dr. Love. I want everybody on the social media, on that Instagram, that Facebook, put them hearts up for Dita Weeda, showing that happy birthday love. And okay, SB,
yes,
let them know what Dr. Love do.
Sure. Dr. Love is an opportunity for you to get some assistance for what ails your heart, mind, and soul. In the rare event that Dr. Love is unable to assist, you may leave with a whole new issue and forget what it was that you came to him for in the first place. No worries. Trust Dr. Feelsgood, Moonlight, SB, and Mr. Ron G. Are ready to assist.
I'm in.
Just remember that diagnoses are final and should be received with a morning cocktail.
All right, we'll be back 30 seconds, y'all. Let's go.
WZBR Dedham, Boston. Broadcasting live from Hyde Park. We are Boston's new home for classic R&B and hip-hop. Urban Heat 98.1 FM and 1410 AM.
Started hooking up. We both said we weren't looking for anything. It's not that deep.
You know what, man? You should get out of my office, because I don't treat fools.
Hey, I'm no fool, all right?
Let me listen to your heart. Oh, wow.
What is it?
You've been hurt before.
When I'm alone in my office, sometimes I stare at the wall. Then Moonlight comes in, say line one, there's a call, telling me that there's a girl who's in love with a thug, and for the first time in her life, she needs Dr. Love. There I was, listening to all this pain about how all men are dogs and they like to play games. Then the thought occurred, how can I help these women? Cause some was on point, yo, but some was straight tripping. So I started my own practice, now everything's real. With me, Moonlight, Ron G, and Dr. Phil. Sometimes we make you cry or laugh like heck. From Dr. Phil's comments or Ron's sound effects. We can help you with your kids, we can help you with sex. We can even finally help you get rid of your ex. And I'ma tell you right now, I'm not always right. And you probably disagree, but we don't have to fight. So catch me every morning, yo, from 6 to 10. It's the Morning Cafe with the king of the blend. Cause at the end of the day, it's not as bad as it seems. As long as you take advice, yo, from me and my team. I'm Dr. Love.
Please remove your clothing and have a seat, and Dr. Love will be right with you.
I'm Dr. Love.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time for Dr. Love right here on the Urban Heat. Ron G.
SB.
Woo, the girls, them sugar.
All right. Also, too, on the line is Dr. Fields. Good morning, Dr. Fields.
Dr. Fields in the building, and I'm riding off the top of the dome as I'm singing the song. Yes, tomorrow is the day we celebrate my man. Everybody give applause to the best she can. I'm in Florida. I'm here with my baby girl. She's the best thing ever happened to my world. And I'm gonna say this without doubt. Everybody's gonna happy birthday and scream it out. Happy birthday, baby boy.
Man! All right, that was nice.
Woo!
Let me get them hands, them round of applause ready.
That was You know why I know that's the best rap ever? Because he's in so much trouble with his other kids. He's like, she's the best thing that ever happened in my world. The other ones are like, we're leaving. We're going to the airport. Yo, how's Orlando, man?
Orlando's lovely, man. We having a ball. We're actually on our way to Universal.
Me?
Nice.
We're running a little bit late. I want to be there when they open at 9, but we're going to get there in about 10 more minutes. So, yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing, man, to be down here. Absolutely.
Dog, you're only 5 minutes late. He's like, damn, I'm going to be there. No.
You know, I'm thinking along the lines of COVID is shutting down, like it's ending, and everybody's fighting to get out. So I want to be there before the line, gets there. So, but it's all good. We're going to get there.
How are you doing with all the COVID restrictions being lifted? And people are allowed to wear no masks.
They run around down here with mask off. You remember the song, right? Mm-hmm. Mask off. Yeah, they just mask off everywhere down here.
Florida's a different
it's
world.
Crazy.
Yep.
Inside the stores and everything?
What? I almost said the N-word.
Yeah.
Listen, they in the grocery store, they in the gas station. Look, when we first got here, we went to the gas station, and they were just in there with no mask. The kids were like, where they masks at? I'm like, yo, we in a different world, kids.
Yes. And I just want to say real quick,
totally different world.
How bad the media plays a role in things. Like, I remember months ago just wishing I could take those masks off and how much I hated the mask and was complaining about it. I'm fully vaccinated and everything, and I still don't feel comfortable with taking my mask off. Like, it's like become a part of me. You know what I mean? Like, I feel stupid walking in. Yes.
Wearing the mask has absolutely become a way of life. It's absolutely become a way of life. Remember, dog, like 2 years ago, if you walked in a bank with a mask on, guns was being drawn on you, alarms was getting
what?
Now, walking in the bank with a mask on is normal.
I'm cashing checks with a mask on. You know what I mean? Last time I tried it, boy.
Sir, can you put your mask on, please?
Exactly. Can you put your mask on, please, sir? Yeah, man.
All right. So, are you ready, SB, to read the letter?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Yo, I know one thing. I was going to read Dr. Love's letter just now, but I seen how long it was. I said, nope, I'll leave it for SB.
All right, here we go.
Hey, yo, let me just throw this out there real quick. Every year I throw up a post for my baby girl. And last year everybody blessed her when I put up the pen of 10 on a post, and do that again this year. The cash app is pen A10, number 10 on her. So,
P-I-N?
if you feeling it, pen a 10 on my baby girl.
P-I-N-A-T-E-N.
P-I-N-A, number 10.
Okay.
The 10 on her.
On her.
Pen a 10 on her.
Oh, okay.
Pin a 10 on her.
Mean. All right, bet.
All right.
All right, so happy birthday to the young lady, too, man.
Yes.
13.
No, 13.
And I read this letter, man, and the letter was pretty damn interesting.
Yeah, it's a doozy.
So
Might as well just
there was absolutely nothing sad about this letter. Yeah.
True that. Okay, ready?
All right, you ready? Let's go.
Dear Dr. Love, at 43 years old, I fear that I may be turning into the type of person me and my friends have made fun of most of my life. All throughout high school and college, I've had the same group of friends. We have all been very close and have challenged each other to do better in school and in life. Those challenges also included seeing who could make a guy wait the longest before having sex. In my mind, we were all holding true to the sexual challenges, but I would later find out that I was the only one actually doing the challenge. While at a party with my friends and our husbands, my husband mentioned that I made him wait almost a year to have sex. He explained it was worth the wait, but slipped up and said while I made him wait, he was playing the field and having his sexual desires met elsewhere. I wasn't shocked that he was sleeping with someone else during that time because we had already discussed this previously. I was more shocked that he mentioned that I made him wait in public. His revelation caused my friends' husbands to burst out into laughter. They all said they had sex with their wives, my friend, on day one of meeting. I was confused. I looked at my friends and they each shrugged their shoulders and smiled. I stopped everything and said, so you bitches were lying about making your men wait all that time? They all laughed and said, yes, we thought you were lying too. At that moment, I felt betrayal, but also relief. I had been trying to live up to a non-existent standard amongst my friends all these years. Long story short, after that night, I felt a huge relief. There were things that I wanted to try sexually, but always thought, what would my friends say? Now that we have all talked, I have learned that all my friends are those sexual freaks that we used to laugh and talk about. All those freaky sexual things that we used to condemn other women for doing, they were actually doing. and I was subconsciously wanting to do. I have since realized that I was being judgmental and began to explore. Well, I was hoping to explore new sexual realms with my husband, but we have since split up and divorced. So at 45 years old, I have begun exploring on my own. The most exhilarating thing I've done is had a threesome with 2 guys and one with a girl and guy. Both were equally thrilling. I have also explored other sexual areas that I have really enjoyed. Since learning that my friends were all undercover freaks, I have really begun to express my sexual freedom. The problem is this. I have met a guy whom I really like a lot. He is not sexually free. He's not as sexually free as me. We have talked about what I enjoy sexually, and I'm further advanced in the sex department than he is. He has asked me to tone down my sexual expressiveness, and I don't know if I should do that. For years, I have stifled my sexual desires, and now he is asking me to do it again. Dr. Love, I'm now 47 years old, and I'm just beginning to enjoy my sexual energies and don't want to slow down now. However, I feel deeply for this man and think we could have a great future together. I need advice on what steps to take to secure my future with this guy and still be able to be freaky. Signed, The Freaks Come Out at Night in Long Beach.
The freaks come out at night.
Yes.
The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out. The freaks come out. The freaks come out at night.
This Facebook is acting up a little bit.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
Hey, stop acting up, man.
It keeps like stopping
Yeah,
and
it's
going.
pausing.
Is it?
Trying to figure out why it's doing it.
Cause they know it's my birthday. They won't hate on me.
Facebook.
That's all right. Go to the app. Y'all know where the app is at. Check us out on the app. All right, now. I see why the letter was so long. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. You couldn't put all that in a paragraph. So it's a lot going on. Okay, let me back you up a little bit, young lady. The thing is, you and your friends at a young age became, like all friends do, you know, you make a pact. We're going to do something. We're going to live by it. We're going to be this type of crew, whatever, whatever. I mean, we made a pact like that one time when we was kids, me and my friend.
Yeah.
Nobody will ever snitch. As long as we do the crime, I don't care what we do, whatever. Nobody ever. We picked our fingers. We did this pinky swear. You know what I mean? Whatever. Didn't work. People have other ideas. Let's just say that. So the thing is, what I'm saying is that I see you made a pact with your friends, and you seem like you thought you were the only one that was living up to it. And now you feel that, you know, since your friends betrayed your trust, that you should go out here and do all the things that they've been doing the whole time that they thought you were doing it too. The thing I want to say about you is that, you know, women, y'all have those kind of like competitions. Let's see who can keep a guy the longest without giving them some.
Some women.
Some women. Guys, we have a whole different competition. Let's see who can get it the quickest. So if we knew y'all was having this competition, we would know that we're in serious trouble, because guys, our whole competition is different. We're like, yo, man, bet you won't hit it before I do. Bet you won't hit it before I do. Oh, let's see who can hit it quicker. Oh, I got money on it. Women is totally different. Let's see who can make them wait the longest. See, Ron G, how you learn stuff?
Yeah, you learn.
You learn. You live and you learn. Now we know, fellas, they got a bet. That's why you ain't getting none. They got a bet on it. So that's one thing I want my fellas to think of. But the thing is that the situation you're in now at 47